Hello and good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to another Ashley Forbes video here. Today I'm going to be taking you through a warm-up. We're going to be talking about why we do warm-ups, why they're important, and then I'm going to show you a little bit of a warm-up that I do before my activities in the gym, sometimes before I run. I'm always warming up before I do a physical activity. Now we're going to talk about why do we do a warm-up. Simple, very simple. I have two main reasons why I do a warm-up. Again, this is from personal experience. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a gym trainer. But for me, first reason is I want to get the blood flowing, I want to get the heart rate going, so that when I hit my gym or my run or my activity, I can then hit it to 100% of what I want to. That's saying, if I came into the activity without a warm-up, there's a likeliness that I'm not actually going to hit the full potential that I could hit. So with that warm-up, I'm increasing my flexibility, I'm increasing my reaction time, my strength. So I'm warming up them muscles, getting that blood flowing all around that body. It's going to allow me to hit that activity to the best of my ability. So that's number one reason why I warm up. So that when you go into that activity, you can hit it 100%. Number two, everyone should know the main reason, again, to prevent injuries. You always warm up and you always cool down. Those are the two most important. Everyone thinks, oh, the session's the most important. If you're not warming up and you're not cooling down, then you're not going to get the full credibility. You're not going to get relaxation in the muscles afterwards, after you cool down. You're not going to hit it 100% when you warm up. So when we're warming up, we're getting the blood to the muscles. Then it's going to decrease the likeliness of me getting injured in the future once I hit that activity. So we want to hit the activity, run, whatever you're doing 100%, and then we also want to prevent injury. For me, those are the two main reasons why I personally do a warm up and a cool down. Right, what we're doing in a warm up mainly, we are doing a light activity that is going to get the heart pumping. So you're not going to do any heavy weight, you're not going to do 100%, you're going to do 50 to 75% of what you would normally do that activity, and you just really want to get that blood pumping, get a bit of cardio in, maybe a little bit of strength or stretching in, and you want to get that heart pumping and get it going really. So simple, we're going to do the first activity. We're not really, for me I'm going to do 30 seconds really and a little bit off, and I'll talk you through it while I'm going through it. So the first one is we're just going to simply jog. We're not going to absolute sprint, but we're going to focus on getting our knees up a little bit, and we're going to focus on swinging our arms. Really focus on the activity. This is just warming you up. So you don't want to go too hard, and you don't want to also go too slow. You're building up that sweat a little bit, you're getting that blood pumping around, the heart rate's going, and you can feel those muscles warming up. So I'm going to do about 30 seconds, so that's my first exercise. I'm going about 10 seconds off between exercise. Next we're just going to go into star jump. Real basic. A lot of it's going to be cardio based for me. You can put a bit of strength in there, but you're not going to do obviously heavy weights to warm your body up. So we're going to go in star jumps. And we're going to do this for 30 seconds. Just simple star jumps, you can't go wrong. Most of these activities you can do at home. And you can just do it along with me. 30 seconds on, about 10, 15 seconds off. Should only take about 5-10 minutes, or 15 minutes if you want to do a real long warm-up, but you definitely want to warm up before you do your workout. Right, so that's the first two activities. Little jog and slide, little run. I'm going to use this board here. My next activity, I'm going to do jump overs, okay? You don't have to have a user board, you can just use anything. I'm literally going to jump from one side to the next. And we're going to do that in 30 seconds. If you haven't got a board, just imagine a board there. Or grab something else. As long as you're being safe, you'll be fine. We're going to use the board again next. This is where you will need some of that, maybe a curl, or anything like that. We're going to do step overs next. Really getting that heart pumping, really getting that blood flowing around the system. And that's 30 seconds. So next is going to be simple step overs. Step on, step off, step on, step off. And we're going to do that for 30 seconds. Again, not 100%, 50 to 75%. Step on, step off, step on, step off, step on, step off. I'm not walking, but I'm not really doing it too fast. I'm focusing, keeping my body straight, looking forward. If I need to, looking down to keep my balance. I'm really just focusing on getting that movement. Keeping my arms swinging, feeling good. And that's all I'm going to use the board for. I'm done with the board. Really neat. Next exercise I love to do, just squats. No weight, no nothing, just simple. Arms over, arms out, leg facing forward, and we're going to squat for 30. Again, really focus on that form. I bring my arms in on my on my knees, and I'm warming up that body. Really warming up those legs. Oh, getting ready, get myself ready for the gym session ahead. Preventing those injuries, making sure I can hit the session 100%. I've lost track on the clock now, what time I'm on. So I'll go for another 15, could be 45 this one, but I do apologise. I don't organise or plan these. These are all off my head and then the knowledge I have. So we did squats. We've done quite a few activities now. Now we're just going to do simple leg raises. So if you need a board and you want to do heightened ones, we're just going to do it on and up. Literally raising those legs, raising those toes, and then back down. A real simple activity. It's going to get that movement in your feet, getting flexed, getting ready, especially if you're doing something like squats, heavy deadlifts. It's going to put a lot of pressure on your ankles, a lot of pressure on your feet. So we want to keep that going. I'm really losing track of the time on my watch now, on my clock. But that for 30 seconds. We're feeling good, we're getting nice and warmed up now. We're almost there and ready to go for the session. Next, I'm going to move on to something with kettlebells. Again, they're really light kettlebells. Nothing too short. You don't have to use the kettlebells. You can literally come up and down. Okay? But for me, I'm going to use kettlebells. I'm going to start here. And I'm going to do these for 30 seconds. I'm not going to rush them. I'm just going to pull up and up. Really getting those muscles warmed up. And up. And up. And up. For the last 10, I'm going to show you how to do it without them. So without them, just you can go a little bit quicker. Touch the floor, touch the ceiling. Touch the floor, touch the ceiling. Okay? That's good. Next, we've only got a couple more to do now, and then you're all ready, warmed up, ready to go and hit your session. Next, we're going to just do alternate lunges. You can do it with a little bit of a spring, so we can go, or you can simply just go in backwards. In backwards. We're going backwards, so you can do alternate spring if you're really feeling it, or you can just go backwards, backwards. We're really emphasising the warm-up period, so we don't really want to do ourselves damage. You're more likely to hurt yourself if you're springing than you are stationary. Okay? And we've only got one more exercise this time, and it's lunges again, but sideways, okay? Opening those hips up a little bit, staying with the legs. As you see, we don't do a lot of arms. It's more getting that heart rate going, getting that blood pumping, getting you ready for it, more than pounding the arms and getting going. Right, next we're going to side lunge to this way, back, side lunge to this way, back, side lunge to this way, back, side lunge to this way, back. We're going to do this again for 30 seconds, and then after this you'll be ready. You should be nice and warmed up, ready to go hit that session. You can put anything you want into your warm up. Again, just we're looking at about 50 to 75%. Really taking it easy. And there you go, we're done. So, why do we warm up? We do it so we can hit that session 100%. Otherwise, if you haven't warmed up, it's very likely that you're not going to get to the full capability that you can do. Second, we want to prevent injury. The more we can prevent injury, the longer we can go on at a decent period. The more training you can get in, the higher standards you can get up to. And that's it, guys. Basically, it's simple. Always warm up and always cool down. Have a good one. I'll see you on the next one.